Welcome back to the Supermarket Toolbox series, where today we're testing Lidl's new toolkit and a few other tools as well to see if any are actually any good or if they're all just a money pit. Now what we're going to do is start off with the toolkit itself. And it looks pretty good. Now it's only $16.99, and to be honest, you'll be paying that much for the bag itself, or not far off. And as a starter toolkit, maybe if you've just moved into your first home, then this could be the toolkit for you. Let's have a closer look. So if we take off this packaging, we can have a better look at the quality of this bag, because actually it's quite good.
The Parkside Tool Bag has a very heavy duty Velcro handle at the top. It also has metal D-rings on each side to clip on a shoulder strap. And it also has millions of pockets. We have flexible mesh pockets. We have thicker pockets behind the mesh pockets that even have a heavy duty waterproof coating inside. There's pockets on the end of the bag that love a good stroke. And would you believe it, there's another one on the opposite side as well. Lovely. And on the back, there's even more pockets.
Now the bag does have two metal zips on here, which is quite useful. They're really strong and heavy duty. And there's two bits of wire at the top, which holds the bag together and gives it that sort of nice shape.
Now looking inside the bag, it's obvious this has been really well thought out. Everything has its own little home and a little pocket to hide in. It's a genuinely brilliant laid out little bag.
Now what I love is, despite it being small and compact, it's been really well laid out. Now it's actually quite nice that you don't have to lug around a massive bag, but you've still got all of the space in here to have all of the tools that are included, and it gives you space and additional pockets so you can add your own ones as well. It's a really good starting base. So let's have a look and see what tools are hiding inside and test out to see if they're actually any good. So let's talk about snips. Well, you've got a few here. So these aren't spring loaded, but they do close really, really nicely. Some nice little cutters here. Now they're all Parkside branded, which is nice. They're really well balanced and they're not that cheaply made because they line up really, really nicely as well. So yeah, points for that. These will be fine. You also get some long nose pliers as well, which is quite useful. Now these do have a little snip at the bottom, and yet again, they line up really nicely, but the same problem, they're not spring loaded, which is probably fine for most people. I just like to moan about things for some reason. And again, same rubberized handle, fit in the hand really, really nicely. You can't go wrong. Now up next, we've got a lovely little screwdriver, which you can insert little drill bits into, which are included. Thanks, boys. So also hiding in here is all of your little bits. Now there's not a huge array here, but it will get you started and it has all the common ones included.
They're all surprisingly good quality, and a magnet at the end of the screwdriver is a nice touch as the bits simply snap in. The handle is really comfortable with its rubber coating, and overall it's really well made. There was no play when driving in a screw, so that's a pass for me.
Okay, so up next, it gets a bit strange. Now, Parkside, you're losing me a little bit here. This seems a bit unnecessary. We've got these lovely little precision screwdrivers, but this seems a little bit like they have a lot of precision screwdrivers that weren't selling, so they threw it in here. Now, of course, they are fantastic little precision screwdrivers. They're actually pretty nifty, and you've got the little turny bit at the end, so it fits in your palm of your hand, so you don't knacker your hand when you're screwing, which is always good.
I then grabbed Max Verstappen's actual race car to give it a quick test. Soon as these are precision screwdrivers, and to be fair, they're actually well made. They grip really nicely, and even more importantly, they are magnetic as well, making life much easier with precision work.
So up next, this little set also includes a little hammer. Now I can't moan too much because this little set was only $16.99, but I'm gonna moan. We've seen this exact hammer before, for example, on the toolbox I reviewed very recently, and again, it feels like it's just a way to fill it out. A claw hammer would be nice, ideally. Again, I know it's cheap. This is okay. There are a few molding issues in that there's a bit of sort of hot glue where it's been glued onto the top, which is just dripping down. Not the end of the world. I mean, we're just being really petty here. Overall, it's absolutely fine. It's quite well weighted. It's very top heavy. Obviously, it's a hammer. We've also got a lovely little adjustable spanner. It is teeny tiny, but it's okay. It's Parkside branded as well, and it does move super, super freely, and you've got a little measuring tape built into it as well, so you can adjust it quite nicely. Now, it would be better if it had a slightly longer handle for leverage, especially when it's cranked up to the max, but it should get you out of a pinch. So yeah, it's alright. Now we are getting to the dregs of what's left now, but there's still some good items to come, such as this, a handy little knife. Now one thing to mention with these Parkside little knives is they used to be a metal case. They don't do that anymore, it's now plastic, so it's a bit cheaper feeling. It still does a job, it's still absolutely fine, but it's just an important thing to note. You've still got the lovely rubber grip. I think we've mentioned it of every tool, but it is really, really handy because it's not too sticky and it is sort of like a hard plastic, but with that little rubber coating on it, which does make it a lot easier to use. Now, I've just opened it up to have a little look inside with my Parkside screwdriver. You don't get any extra bonus blades with this, it's just the one blade actually. But yeah, it's okay, nice and simple little mechanism there, so it's easy to service. It'll get you by. Now up next, we've got a little but very handy spirit level. Now this you can see in most of Parkside's toolboxes. They come in all the kits and it's no different with this one. It's super simple, super basic. You've got a little screw hole to hang the thing up if you need to. But honestly, there's not much to say about this. It's a little spirit level. It'll do the job. And you never guess what? It'll get you out of a pinch as well. Lovely. Up next in our goodie bag is this. It's just a cheap little 500cm tape measure. Now it is quite cheap and plasticky, so if you're looking for something a bit more precise, that'll definitely do the job, then you should try this.
This is the Fantic A10 Pro, a digital 2-in-1 laser tape measure. Inside the box you get the really clear, well-produced instructions, the neatly packaged unit itself, a smart little carry case, and a USB-C to C cable. The A10 Pro combines a 9.8-foot tape measure for precise work with a 165-foot laser distance measurer to easily cover large spaces. It has a 500 nit adjustable brightness color display, meaning it can be used indoors and outdoors. It shows tape and laser measurements simultaneously and much more. It also has the retractable manual tape measure button, a tripod mount for easy measuring, and the smartly hidden USB-C cable to charge the battery, which will last over 5,000 uses on a single charge.
What I love about the A10 Pro is it will show the manual measurements live on screen when you use a tape measure. And of course, you can save up to 30 measurements to save you from writing them down.
It has 3 measuring options: distance, area and volume. And it's worth mentioning you can choose between 6 units of measurement, so it's super flexible for any job. You can also choose where you would like the A10 Pro to start measuring, either the front, rear or screw hole. It has a super straightforward interface. You simply point and shoot and away you go. Finally, it has a dual axis measuring bubble that comes in really handy. I'm just getting round to hanging a sign on the wall, and thanks to the A10 Pro, it streamlines the whole process of measuring the distance, and of course I can see how level it is. Job done.
If you would like to grab yourself a Fantic A10 Pro, then the link's in the description and a pinned comment down below. Finally, at the very bottom of the bag, we've got this, a nice little shoulder strap as well. You attach it onto your D-rings each side of the bag, and it's got a nice little rubber strap on it as well, so it's going to stop it from digging into your shoulder. Overall, for the price, I think you can't really go wrong. It's a great little bag which you can expand with your own tools further down the line as well, with the extra pockets. I mean, usually for the bag itself, you're expecting to spend a tenner just in that, so really for $16.99 for all of this as well, it's not bad. But what if you want to expand your toolbox with a few extra super cheap tools? Well, let's start off with our screwdriver set. Now this is incredibly cheap at just $4.99, and to be fair, being Parkside, it's probably going to be okay.
The box shows all the screwdrivers included, and I'm happy to report they're really good. They feel strong and sturdy, and they are magnetised as well. You get the classic rubber handle, and the head feels well manufactured and looks really smart too. They do the job nicely with no real issues, however you will immediately scratch off the black paint on the ends. It makes it look like the end is all chewed up, but don't worry, it isn't. It's just the paint.
Now finally on the list is our little precision screwdriver. This was just $2.99, so it seems too good to be true, but let's have a look and see what it's like. Now one thing I will say is this thing feels cheap because it is cheap. I think this is the first one which seems a little less premium. The whole handle is rubber, but it's sort of that sticky rubber. It's not sticky yet, but it's something which is definitely going to degrade over time. And already it's attracting muck all over the handle. So yeah, look forward to that if you do get one of these. And you still have a little magnet at the end, so you can clip the little bits in and out very easily. The bits are slightly longer and extended, which is really, really handy, especially when you've got a slightly deeper hole to get into. It's not bad, is it? It's nice and cheap. So not a bad result from Parkside this time. Genuinely, you're not going to find anything better that's branded for cheaper than this. This little toolkit is so good as like a gift or something, someone who's starting off in their first home. Really, really good. And of course you can expand it with all the optional extras, which there's holes to put it in as well. So that's really good. This is a small selection of all the stuff they have got. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like videos like this, there's loads down below. So go have a quick look at that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Did you see that fly? That was crazy.